The Middle East is a region on edge, a tinderbox waiting for a spark. The rivalry between Israel and Iran has created a dangerous dynamic. Iran's nuclear ambitions have further escalated tensions, raising fears of a regional arms race. The U.S., a staunch ally of Israel, has taken a hard line against Iran, imposing sanctions and engaging in military posturing. At the heart of the tensions between Iran and the West lies the issue of Iran's nuclear program. This program has been a focal point of international diplomacy and conflict for years, drawing in various global powers and organizations. Iran maintains that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, intended for energy production and scientific research. They argue that nuclear energy is a sovereign right and a necessary step towards modernization and energy independence. However, Western powers, particularly the United States and Israel, view Iran's nuclear ambitions with deep suspicion. They fear that Iran's nuclear technology could be diverted towards developing nuclear weapons, which would destabilize the already volatile Middle East region. The International Atomic Energy Agency has played a critical role in monitoring Iran's nuclear activities. Through rigorous inspections and detailed reports, the IAEA aims to ensure that Iran complies with international agreements and does not pursue nuclear weapons. Iran's lack of transparency and its history of violating agreements have fueled skepticism about its true intentions. The international community remains divided, with some advocating for diplomatic solutions while others push for stricter sanctions and even military intervention. The shadow of nuclear war hangs heavy over the region, a constant reminder of the high stakes involved. The potential for conflict underscores the urgent need for a resolution that ensures peace and security for all parties involved. The conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran extends far beyond their own borders. These nations are engaged in a complex web of geopolitical maneuvers, often involving third-party actors and indirect strategies. Iran has been accused of supporting various militant groups across the region, using them as proxies to advance its interests. These groups operate in countries like Syria, Iraq, and Yemen, creating a network of influence that extends Iran's reach. One of the most prominent examples is Hezbollah, a powerful Shiite militant group and political party based in Lebanon. Hezbollah has not only been a military force but also a significant political player, influencing Lebanese politics and society. Iran has provided Hezbollah with significant support, including financial aid, weapons, and training. This support has enabled the group to emerge as a formidable force in Lebanese politics and a key player in the region's power dynamics. The use of proxies allows Iran to engage in asymmetric warfare, striking at its enemies indirectly, and avoiding direct confrontation. This strategy of shadow wars and indirect engagements complicates the regional security landscape, making it difficult for adversaries to respond effectively. Section 4. Israel's Red Line. For Israel, Iran's nuclear ambitions represent an existential threat. Israel's leaders have repeatedly vowed to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons, viewing it as a matter of national survival. The Israeli government has hinted at the possibility of unilateral military action if necessary. The possibility of an Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear facilities remains a constant concern for the international community. Section 5. America's Gamble. The United States, a long-standing ally of Israel, has played a pivotal role in shaping the international response to Iran's nuclear program. This alliance has been crucial in maintaining a balance of power in the Middle East, where tensions have often run high. Under President Barack Obama, the U.S. pursued a diplomatic solution, culminating in the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or JCPOA, in 2015. This landmark agreement was seen as a significant step towards preventing Iran from developing nuclear weapons, and it involved multiple world powers working together. In 2018, President Donald Trump withdrew the U.S. from the JCPOA and reimposed sanctions on Iran, arguing that the deal was flawed. This move was controversial and sparked a great deal of debate both domestically and internationally about the best approach to handle Iran's nuclear ambitions. The Biden administration has expressed a willingness to rejoin the JCPOA if Iran returns to compliance with its terms. This potential shift in policy aims to bring stability back to the region and to re-engage with international partners in a collective effort to address the nuclear issue. The U.S.'s close military and political ties with Israel have made it a key player in the Iran nuclear crisis. These ties include extensive military cooperation and intelligence sharing, which have been vital in monitoring and countering potential threats from Iran. The ongoing collaboration between the US and Israel continues to shape the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. Section 6. A World on Edge. The simmering conflict between the US, Israel, and Iran has far-reaching implications for global peace and security. World powers, including Russia, China, and the European Union, are watching the situation closely. Russia has provided Iran with military support and has cooperated with Iran in Syria. China, a rising global power with growing energy needs, has also sought to strengthen ties with Iran. The international community faces a daunting challenge in trying to prevent a catastrophic conflict in the Middle East.